Welcome, guys. In this segment, we're going to review our predictions from last month before NBA playoffs started. I did a prediction, Eddie did a prediction, and then Kevin, our friend, did a prediction. He's not here today, but shout out Kevin. Um, all right, so this is Kevin's bracket. He had OKC playing the Warriors first round, but this didn't happen. OKC ended up playing the Pelicans. So, and OKC 1-4. He had them winning in 7. But for the sake of the video, I gave half a point for the right team to win, but not the right amount of games. So he got half a point from that. He got Clippers Mavericks right. And he actually got the Mavs OKC also right here. But on this side, he did really bad. Suns, Phoenix, Minnesota Timberwolves, Phoenix Suns. He had Suns in 6. Actually, Wolves swept them in 4. It was really off. He was somewhat close here. Nuggets in 6 against Lakers. Nuggets 1-5. And here he had Nuggets over Suns in 5 games, but it ended up being Timberwolves over Nuggets in 7. And he had Mavs Nuggets, and he had Nuggets in 7 to go to NBA Finals. While Nuggets lost here, it was Mavs Timberwolves here, and Mavs 1-5. On the Eastern Conference, he had Celtics playing the Sixers in first round. It ended up being Miami Heat. He got the prediction right. So it was Celtics in 5. But you got half a point for the wrong team. Celtics and Magic. First, he had here Cavs and Magic. Magic in 7. It was ended up being Cleveland in 7. And then Celtics, Magic here. He had Celtics in 4. It ended up being Celtics in 5 against Cavs. Over here, he got this right. Pacers over Bucks in 6. Here he had Heat over Knicks in 6 games, but it ended up being Knicks over Sixers in 6 games. And he had Heat beating the Pacers in 6 games here, but Pacers beat the Knicks in 7 games. And the conference finals, Celtics over Heat and Celtics in 6, but it ended up being Celtics in 4 against the Pacers. So he had Celtics in 7 in the NBA finals against Nuggets. Well, he still could get the right champion, but he got the Western Conference champion wrong. So for his performance, he got 5.5 points. Moving on to AD. AD finished last so far. AD's bracket is actually very bad.
He's roasting you, AD.
He had OKC beating the Warriors in 7. Well, this didn't happen. They beat Pelicans in 4. He had Mavs in 7 against Clippers. Mavs won in 6. And he had Mavs over OKC in 5. It ended up being 6. He got the right team here at least, so I'll give him credit. But over here, he was really bad. He had Suns in 5 against Timberwolves. That didn't happen.
Meanwhile, it was a sweep.
Wolves swept them in 4. He had Nuggets sweeping the Lakers. Nuggets 1-5, so it was somewhat close. And over here, he had Nuggets sweeping the Suns, but Nuggets lost to the Wolves in 7. And here he had Mavs Nuggets in 7, but ended up being Mavs with Timberwolves and Mavs 1-5. So he had the wrong team here. Over here he had Boston playing the Philly and Boston winning in 4. And he actually got this right. Cavs in 7 against Orlando and Pacers in 6 against Milwaukee. And he had Heat beating the Knicks. Didn't happen. He had Celtics, Celtics in 4. Celtics ended up winning in 5. Heat beating the Pacers in 6 didn't happen. Pacers were in the conference finals against the Celtics, and he had Heat in 7 games against the Celtics. Didn't happen. Heat lost here. And he had Heat Nuggets in the NBA final, while both teams didn't. Heat didn't make the first round, past the first round, and Nuggets didn't make past the second round. And he had Nuggets win the title again in 7 games. Well, it's not going to happen. They lost in the second round. AD finished with 5 points.
Roasted.
And now we're going to go to my great prediction. Luka Doncic and the Mavs winning it all. But also, I did a very good bracket. You guys are going to see why now. Ömer, go to NBA final prediction. Okay, so I had a bad start here. OKC against Lakers and Lakers in 5. Well, Lakers was down here and they lost. So it was New Orleans and OKC won this in 4. So I was fully wrong here. I had Mavs in 6 against Clippers. I got that right. And I had Mavs in 7 against Lakers. Mavs beat the OKC Um, this is a part I did really well compared to all people. Probably wouldn't expect this to happen, but I had Wolves beating the Phoenix. I was the only one that got that right in our bracket challenge. I had Nuggets beating the Pelicans in 4. Well, they ended up playing the Lakers on 1-5, but I had this series predicted right, and I got it fully right. I had Wolves over Nuggets in 7, and I got that fully right. And I had Mavs in 6 against Wolves, while Mavs won in 5. So I was almost right there too. And I had the right team in the NBA Finals. Over here, I had Celtics against Sixers in 5. Well, it was Miami, but I got the right games. I predicted the Cavs Orlando Magic in 7, Cavs in 7 fully right. Called the Pacers Bucks in 6 fully right. And this was wrong. Everybody got that wrong here because we messed up with the Miami Heat, but got this wrong. Obviously, I have Heat beating Pacers in 7. That was wrong. And Heat, Celtics in 5. That was wrong in terms of Heat. But Celtics obviously won the Eastern Conference. So as the GOAT, I got the right NBA Finals. Let's see if I can get the right prediction in the NBA Finals too. I picked Mavs to win the title in 7 games. The reason for it is because Luka Doncic is the greatest point guard in the NBA history. The GOAT. There you go.
Where's the number 77? You gotta flex that number 7. Yeah, you flex that number so they know. Yep.
77. I'm too tall for this. All right. So he's the best player in the NBA for a reason. I call this. If you guys remember in our prediction video, I did say he's gonna have a crazy finals and win the finals MVP. Well, he honestly hasn't had the playoffs I expected him to have. He was slightly injured. I said he's gonna average 47 points a game in the playoffs. Well, I think he's averaging like 31, but still, it's very good numbers. He was honestly not good against the Clippers. He was injured in that series, but they got it done. He picked up the pace starting the midway through the OKC series, and he was amazing against the Wolves, in my opinion. So, yeah, and I would ask, Efe, you can also answer too if you want to pick a team. I'm sticking to my prediction, guys. I think Mavs going to win in 7 games against Celtics and win their championship. Luka wins his first ring. AD, I know Kevin. By the way, Kevin is going to say Celtics anyway, so like we don't have to ask.
I'm saying Mavs just because like the I would make some answers right now. I would say because Kyrie won the championship once, the Cavs already. You have a veteran with a chip on your hand right there, so he's gonna help. He's gonna help the Mavs to win the championship this time. Tatum, Celtics might have a better team slightly because Jaylen Brown, Tatum, and you have Porzingis as center. You like a team. Celtics might have a better team, but Luka and Kyrie
they do have a better team. Derek White, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, they have a much better.
It's just like Kyrie has so much experience against like for the NBA playoffs. So I think his Mavs gonna win this time.
Yeah, my logic is I like picking the best player in that series to win. Like since I predicted the Mavs Celtics finals, my logic was if they play as I predicted, Luka Doncic is the best player in that series. Although Celtics are a better team, Mavs are the best player on the court. So that's why I picked Mavs. Efe, what do you think?
Also, the Mavs have been unbeatable. Like just when they pick up defense, like they need a new front court player. That's why they pick up Dan Gafford and PJ Washington. And look how elite the defense are right now, like with those 2 players.
So yeah, Eddie, what do you think?
You guys left me in a very difficult situation to predict this because number 1 person by far says Mavs. Number 3, the last person, AD, with that point, says Mavs, and the second place says Celtics. So it's a tough situation, but you know what?
Consider the fact that number 2 is a huge Celtics fan.
That is true. That is true. No, I'll consider the fact that I'll collect the points. Ömer has 8 points. AD has 5. Total it, divided by 2, still more than Kev's points. So there you go. That's why I go with Mavs. I trust you. Your both of you, yeah.
Kevin would have picked Celtics, even Celtics were playing the Dream Team or something. Like he's gonna pick the Celtics anyway.
Yeah, he'll pick Celtic all day. Die-hard Celtic fan for the rest of
He
his life.
picks Celtics to win every year, so like it doesn't.
Yeah,
Um,
die-hard Celtic fan like that.
since 7 years, he has picked Celtics to win the finals every year, and they haven't. They have been to the finals once and they lost it, and they haven't been to the finals before that. So if he Kevin for Celtics part, he's biased. He has good analysis on this, obviously, but yeah,
But we all know he's gonna say
he's gonna
Celtics
pick
gonna win.
Celtics every year. So
Yeah,
but yeah, let's see. And if Kevin is right on the champion, I'll give him his credit. I still won the challenge anyway, so I'm fine. But hopefully, I got the champion right also.
I think if you get champion right, you should get 2 points.
Well, I still win though, even if that.
Yeah, that's I know. I know, but
So, but yeah, we'll go on that.
tí nữa 8 nữa comment code đi FPT. FPT ở trên quận 7 á ba. Đi làm
there you go. Vietnamese classes for you guys. In between the NBA reviews, if you want to learn some Vietnamese, text AD and he'll teach you.
Yes. AD is Ho Chi Minh's grandson, by the way, guys.
No,
Yes.
which means not.
Royal family.
Midget. How
Hey,
tall is he? Like 5 something. I'm like
Yeah,
what?
don't talk to
5'10".
him like that. He gave you guys a life. He saved your country.
That's true. If he's taller, then he will be the greatest leader of all time. Unfortunately, he's
bro.
not.
There are so many good leaders that are short.
Yeah, just think about it. He was 5'2", but he still won a war.
Yeah, he beat the US. Sorry, US fan, but like not to roast it, but like we need freedom. That's why.
AD, is it hard to get a visa from US in Vietnam because of you guys' history?
No. Like if you have, so say like you have like a background of student abroad like before 2024, then it's easier for you to get the visa. But if someone who's fresh, never been traveling, never been study abroad before, then it's harder to get a visa right now. Like for example, someone like me would.
Because I remember, even though you when you had your visas, they were shorter than ours. Like for example, in Turkey, when you get a student visa, they give you for 5 years.
Yeah, I know. It's like year
I
by
think
year.
you were getting either 1 year, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So,
but still, it's easier for someone like me. It's gonna get a visa because I have background of study abroad from 2014 to 2020, so it's easier for me to have a visa.
Also, did you get any acceptance so far from NBA?
I did an interview with UCI on Friday. It went well, and then on the 20th, I do Chapman, and between those two schools, I will take Chapman over UCI or any school I apply to. If Chapman say yes, I don't even care about our school. I'll just like take that accept letter and apply for my visa.
You have Chapman interview this week?
Yeah, the 20th, which is like 20 like 18 days from now.
That's a while. Well, how fast they get back to you from interviews? Because
like a week, maybe a week and a half, because I have to wait for them to close the deadline for them to announce and then they have to release the decision like a week after that. So they closed the deadline on the 15th, but they actually
Michigan State and Fordham.
What happened?
Michigan State and Fordham, other two schools. Michigan State and Fordham.
I think at Michigan State, they haven't answered me yet, so I assume they say no. Whatever. Or like I said, all I care is about Chapman right now because like I like the environment over there. It's near from the beach, and then I know there are a lot of F&B industry around Chapman. They know that. They know. So I love the environment. It fit with me.
Okay, guys. Nice NBA playoff prediction segment. With a little taste of AD's AD's journey.
Yeah, it's been a tough journey, but at least like I mean, even my GMAT score, like the first time I did was like 600, and then my mom was like, "You can do better." I'm like, "We'll see." I mean, my second, I told my mom I called it. I predicted my second time I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it was 650. I was right. Yep. The second time I took it, I got 650. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't even want to waste my time with this.
Congratulations, AD.
We
And if you
have a
guys,
game tomorrow. Well, okay. Some quick update. We have a game tomorrow. Just like a
yeah,
practice game to build the chemistry, and then next week is a game. We have a link for the game live stream of the game. So I'm gonna send to you two. You two don't have to wake up to watch the whole game because they're gonna record it, and then you guys can watch it when you guys wake up and
can
see the
can
hot.
can can you send us the recording? Maybe we can share it on our channel.
Yeah, I can send you the link
We'll
of the
see.
whole like the game
Yes.
will be recorded for the entire for the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So
We'll
you
we'll,
guys
we'll
can watch
react
it
to it.
after. Yeah, you still can watch it. Yeah.
No, yeah, but we'll react to it later. Three of us to the game on this channel.
Yeah, we can
uh,
do that. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So tune in to that game. We're gonna react to AD's game, and this has been a fun NBA playoff prediction review. And we'll see you on the next one.